Okay, so time for an update on the modifications of the SV650. Now, having the bike for 4.5 years, I've tried and tested a few different things, mainly not just for cosmetic purposes, but also to make the bike a little bit more sporty or ergonomic. And I'm just going to run you through a quick list of everything I've done with the bike. Is that nice? Even the sheep love it. So there we go. So, starting at the front, we've got the LED headlight. Now, I will do a separate video. I have promised that a couple of times, but I will do a separate video on this. I did toy with a couple of different bulbs, Philips, Osram and so on, but settled on this headlight here. And it does give a little bit more of a modern presence to the SV, as you can see there with the daylight running ring there. You've got the high beam and the low beam there too. Now, above there, we have the genuine Suzuki meter visor. Now, I did try a couple of different screens, never really liked them. I felt they put a bit of pressure on the handlebars at high speed, and settled for the genuine Suzuki screen. Pretty much everything genuine Suzuki, you know you're going to get quality. So I did respray that in that black matte there. Staying at the front of the bike, we have the traditional fender extender, and of course the upgraded Tokiko from the SV1000 GSXR, and of course the newer version of the SV. And they do make a big difference. They do, I will be honest, feel a little bit wooden at the moment, but I do want to change it to the braided lines, and I do hope that that does make a difference. We've got the EvoTech radiator guard. We've got the side scoops there. I forget the company. It will come back to me by the end of the video. And of course, the belly pan there. EvoTech frame sliders. Coming around the side of the bike, I've got a MIV carbon end can. And staying on the theme of carbon, there's a carbon hugger there. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little bit muddy out today. On the frame, you've got these Suzuki, genuine Suzuki frame number boards, I think they're called. And I got the 650 there, sticker put on there. And of course, holding the exhaust, we don't have any rear pegs at the back there, so that is just an exhaust hanger. Continue around the rear of the bike. There's an R&G tail tidy. Oh, I forgot about the LED indicators, of course, they are at the front as well. And we've got a custom seat with handles, and that was one thing that was really missing with the SV650 was the handles. It's so much easier with them to take it backwards and forwards. Again, coming around the side, it repeats. A couple of stickers on there. Up to the handlebars, we've got my favourite, of course, the Oxford Advanced heated grips. Clutch and brake levers, adjustable of course. That's for my tank bag, of course USB. Hard to do this with one hand, but there we go, USB. My Tigra mobile phone holder, the duck. The upgraded master cylinder there to cope with the larger piston discs. As I mentioned earlier, the indicators. So what have we got? Well, we've got brakes, headlight, meter visor, grips, clutch and brake levers, scoops, belly pan, frame sliders, removal of rear pegs, exhaust hanger, MIV carbon end can, number boards, custom seat, handles, tail tidy, and of course the lovely blue accents on the wheels there. So there we go, pretty much everything has been bought from eBay. There's a lot of nice things which I do think do change the look of the bike, and of course there's a bit more performance with the exhaust and brakes. So there we go, that's an up-to-date March 2023 on the modifications of the 2017 SV650 that I've had for 4.5 years. And have you got anything you want to say to YouTube before we go? Nope. Okay. Goodbye.